everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa. This is your host, Monokuma, and someone might be dead. Let's go find their dead body. Anyways, yeah, in the last episode, I left you on a big cliffhanger. Someone seems to be dead, maybe, possibly. At least that's what they make it sound like, and the sad music makes me fucking think that that is the case. Hina, you have any idea where I should be looking? I knocked on all the doors, but nobody answered. Did they all go to see what happened? Oh, then what about the second floor of the school? That's the one place that's new to all of us, so it seems like the natural place for... Indeed, it does. But what about the bath? The bath is new. I'm going to check the bath first, just in case. Just in case. Just in case. But anyway, yeah, so... what Monokuma said had a little bit of a hint in it, I think. My guess is one of the dead people is one of the new bros, because in the last episode, Taka and Mondo became super bros, and I think what Monokuma said about one of the new bro-tastic bros, or whatever he said something about had to do with buddy, and that makes me think one of the bros might be dead. The question is, which bro? Or is it both bros? Wouldn't that be epic? That'd be fucked up. But let's see. Okay, so let's just go second floor. I'm not even going to bother looking around the first floor. I figured it would be second floor. I mean, what's the reason for having a whole new area to look in if they're not going to be there, right? I mean, Hiro, what do you think?
Yo!
Hey, Mikoto, honestly, what do you think? About what?
For serious?
About Byakuya. You think he's being brainwashed or what? He's being brainwashed or what? Being brainwashed? By who? Aliens? I don't know. You'd know more about that kind of thing than me, right? What's that supposed to mean? Well, I mean, you're some kind of psychic, right?
Hey.
Listen, Mikoto, I think you've completely misunderstood what it is that I do. Okay, listen, fortune-telling is like, it's totally different from brainwashing or hypnosis or any of that pseudo-scientific bullcrap. I need you to understand that. So you expect me to think fortune-telling isn't pseudoscience. Sorry, but I don't want to get yelled at. Okay, moving on from Hiro. Let's see. By the way, I'm recording this right after I recorded the last episode, and that's mainly just because I'm too curious to see who died. I'm not waiting a whole day in real time to figure out who the fuck is dead. I want to know who's dead now. I just wanted to give you guys an awesome cliffhanger last time. So, anyway, I'm not fucking screwing myself over and making myself wait. I'm going straight for... I'm just going to check the library. There's less rooms to go through if we go through the library, go into the library. Alright, it was in the library with the candlestick. No, probably not here. There's nothing of interest, don't you agree? You should go look somewhere else. Okay, what about in this room? Why can't I go in that room? That room is eluding me, man. Bia's always there to fucking not let me go in there. I need to figure out how to get in that room. Anyway, so that means someone is dead in the pool or the gym, huh? I just wonder who it's going to be. Is it really going to be one of the bros or not? I think it will be. Well, I can only go through the boys' room. Huh? The door's open. But aren't these supposed to be locked? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
For this investigation, I have unlocked the doors. Please look around to your heart's content.
Okay. I see. Investigation?
It's all clear now.
Just as I thought. Byakuya!
I see.
Judging from what he just said, there can be no doubt a murder really has taken place. Come on! And the locker rooms, they're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed, wouldn't you agree? Suspicious? It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room. He was muttering as if only talking to himself. Without waiting for a reply, he pressed his hand on against the girls' locker room door. And the door swung open without a sound. That's where I was going to start if I could. In that moment, time's... Oh, fuck. It's a girl? Uh-oh. Oh! Really? Come on, man. Why you gotta kill her? It's fucked up. Anyway, what? I don't know how long it took me to fully comprehend the reality of what I was looking at, but as soon as I did, a wild, almost primeval scream escaped from my mouth. God damn it. Well, R.I.P. Chihiro. Sad story. Who the fuck would even bother? Oh my god. Well then. Tried to suppress my screaming, but it was useless. It surged out of me like water from a spring gushing out of the ground. Byakuya, on the other hand.
Very
Most unusual, don't you think? He was totally calm. Almost like he was watching this all unfold in front of I'm sorry, I was told blood on the wall. I saw blood anyway, in front of a TV screen. Look, Chihiro's corpse has been suspended somehow. And something's been written on the wall in blood. Bloodlust? Such a brutal way to kill someone. No, this is beyond brutal. Wouldn't you agree? They killed her. How could it not be brutal? No, that's not my point. This murder is far too bizarre for any everyday amateur to have committed it. Unlike with Sayaka, this murder was not a crime of passion or necessity. It's almost as if whoever did it for fun. You see what I mean, don't you? What? My head was swimming. I was still reeling, too, confused to understand what he was trying to say. Before I could even begin to clear my head...
What the heck?
Hey, I heard screaming! Did something... Ah, Chihiro! Okay. Well, the bros are alive, I can tell you that.
A body has been discovered.
Indeed, it has.
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Alright, I guess that means it's investigation time, guys. What the hell was that?
What?
Oh, that's right. You were unconscious during Sayaka's, so you don't know about it. What you just heard was the body discovery announcement. Apparently, when 3 or more people discover a body, an announcement placed to let everyone know. I imagine it's so that the search for the culprit can proceed fairly for everyone involved. Proceed fairly? Body discovery announcement? Then who the Chihiro really is?
Naturally.
Dad, yes. Before you start screaming your head off, go round everyone up. It seems another game has begun. Another life or death game to uncover a killer. Man. Toko bolted out of the locker room. As everyone made their way to the scene, it felt as if no time at all passed. It was like my sense of time had just taken wing and flown away. When I finally came back to myself, I saw everyone had the same look of confusion, fear, and anger. We all just stood there, gathered around Chihiro's body. This is fucked up, man. Damn, I couldn't keep her safe. So, there's another victim! Which means we are now in the same position once again. Fuck, man. What the fuck is this?
It's a dream. This is a dream. It's all just a dream. In fact, I haven't even been born yet. I don't have any memory of ever being alive.
Yeah, really, though. Shut up. Okay. Let's, talk to everybody, I guess. No? I guess it won't let me? Okay, I guess I can examine things, though. Talking to people is not an option. We should explore the girls' locker room anyways. Okay. So there's the door to the pool area. Anything over there I can examine besides the door? No. Okay, we have a bloody dumbbell. No, there are more important things to worry about right now than a dumbbell. Okay, do we have to examine the dead body then? For now, pay attention to the wall. Huh? I said it once already, there's a word written on it. On the wall? No shit. Okay. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood.
So...
I don't think it's any kind of dying message. It's just too strange. But you know, that thing about writing bloodlust in blood, doesn't it sound kind of familiar? A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. And at the scene of each crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet... Oh, and what... give to this mysterious silicate... Genocide Jack! Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous all across the country? The ultimate murderous fiend, creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings.
what is this?
Then this is some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? But why would anyone do that? Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack. Wait, are you saying Genocide Jack is here in the school?
No way!
There's no way. But going so far as to write bloodlust at the scene, I am surprised at their stupidity.
Well,
I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer.
What is it now?
Toko! Hina was pointing toward the entrance to the girls' locker room. Ah! Toko was the last to arrive, and now she was just standing there. No. Why? Why? Why?
She fainted. That did not sound good.
Toko? Hina rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up!
Oh, that's right. I just remembered what she said about how she faints anytime she sees blood.
Oh.
So she is hemophobic. I imagine she does not watch too many horror films then.
This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room.
No, I think it should be okay. The regulation prohibits sleeping, like on purpose.
So since she didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count. Gotcha.
Just a second.
Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up! As if she'd heard her, Toko suddenly shot awake. As in, she literally jumped up from where she was laying. It was such a strange reaction, I was at a total loss for words. She leapt straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. The hell? In no time flat, she was just standing up with her tongue hanging out like a goddamn dog. Ignoring the physical contortion she had to go through, her motions were totally haphazard. Huh? What? Sorry about that. I was just so shocked, you know. It happens, right? Was I the only one? Toko, are you okay? I'm fine. I'm fucking... What? Was that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? Jesus, what the fuck?
what the heck?
She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted.
Jesus. The world has a front back, a top ending and a bottom, and a sea of truth and a web of lies.
Well.
This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. No, everything's fine. At least the stutter's gone. That's a good thing, right? Yeah!
It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant.
It might be best if we take her back to her room for the time being.
So,
I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me?
If you need help, I don't mind.
Taka, could you help me?
She totally ignored me.
Very well, you take care of the girl. The rest of us can begin the investigation right away. Can I assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again? Hold on a second. Rushing to an investigation? The mastermind isn't behind that. And after what happened last time, surely you realize that.
Don't make me repeat
There is no
myself.
question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Of course. Right as rain. But don't take that as a bad thing. It's just a fact of life. Because that's how graduation works.
Then it's happened again? Is that what you're saying? That another one of us killed? A fellow classmate?
What does that freak you out? You guys got no balls, you know that? Is there just nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want.
Oh, pray to his balls, bitch.
Actually, I don't have any either. Sorry.
Stop talking.
Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right?
I sure did, chum. Allow me to present. I know how much you must be looking forward to it.
See ya later.
So please do your very tippy-top best on this investigation.
No way.
Do we really gotta do another investigation? What, you think we weren't gonna have to do that shit? Examining the corpse of one of our friends? Having to suspect all our other friends?
Why?
I hate this. I can't take it anymore.
I hate it too, man. I've had enough. I'm getting out of here. Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run.
Such ignorance.
Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object. You are very enthusiastic about all of this, aren't you not?
Naturally.
How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. That's true, but to jump onto it so soon?
What?
What, do you want to die?
Such
Fine.
ignorance.
Then go off and die somewhere right now. Go ahead. You're a waste of space.
Damn
A dead body is an object.
Piece of shit!
Chihiro wasn't an object. Show a little respect, or I'll beat some into you.
Calm down.
Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Byakuya said. Kyoko?
Because...
If we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. And if Byakuya is right when that genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro,
That's right.
then unless we do something, more victims could start piling up.
Forget more victims. If we mess this up, we're all dead meat.
Hey! Hey!
Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. In any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people.
Wait, what? In any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people.
What? I don't remember any rule like that.
Actually...
I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be all over, right?
The new rule? What? Okay.
So then...
In that case, why not limit it to 1 person?
Hey!
Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Just one would totally murder that possibility.
Punishment is waiting
Farewell for
you.
now. I'll catch you guys at the class trial.
I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then one more person's life could still be in danger. Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens.
You son of a bitch!
You need to shut the fuck up!
So,
Well, for now, Taka and me are gonna drop Toko off at a room. Nice. I'm gonna get dropped off.
there is nothing to be done.
We don't have time. We have no time to stand around here. We must begin our investigation. Toot sweet. Toot sweet. If we do not solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro, then we will quickly follow her into the afterlife. That's true. I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else, we gotta do it. We don't have any other choice. Let the investigation begin! I'd better check the Monokuma file to see exactly what's going on. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the 2nd floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Alright, Monokuma file number 2 in the bank. Hey, Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Did you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know. So what did you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Huh?
What?
I'm purchasing your talent, the same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve? No, I just...
Stop talking.
You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. So you're inviting me to come with you. You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'll be working with Byakuya on this one. Great. I love the guy. Can we start examining everything now? Like this? There's a dumbbell on the floor, and this is a bloodstain. There's a bloodstain on the dumbbell. The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed him. Does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
That's right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. That's a fucking heavy dumbbell, though. Look at that shit. That shit's got a lot of weights on it. How much does that one weigh, I wonder? That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot to assume. Anyway, we should talk to everybody while we're at it.
Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? All I need to do is get stronger.
Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once.
Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here.
But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl, after all. Most girls aren't that strong.
I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that stuff.
Cause of Chihiro's complex. Can't help but wondering what it might be. Alright, so we got Mondo's account about her wanting to get stronger. Okay. Hence why we should talk to everybody. Okay, let's keep doing that then.
I use the locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the
but why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else than carried here. She was very light.
Oh, she was very light, that's true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still.
What?
I still think she came down here on her own, by choice.
What makes you say that?
She'd been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger.
So you're saying she came here to exercise? But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late?
Perhaps.
Ino or myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us.
And instead she came to exercise in the middle of the night?
However,
Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others.
So you're saying she could have come in here in the middle of the night to train in secret? But that is that she also would have come with someone else.
It's a possibility, I think.
Okay, Sakura's account.
Okay. Now, I believe it's time for us to move on.
Huh? Already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case.
That's true, but
Let's go.
If you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed.
he's so pushy. Got caught up with the wrong person this time. Wait. Oh man, he's making me fucking follow him? Lame.
So, this is our next location.
Huh? This place is related to the investigation?
Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right?
Yeah, okay. Well, let's just think about it real quick. If it happened in the girls' room, that means it had to be a girl who did it. According to the rules, at least, right? Because if a guy went into the girls' locker room, they would get shot up by the machine gun, right? Unless, the only way I think there can be an unless there is if they can go from the pool side. Is that allowed to go in and out of the girls' locker room from the pool side? That would be my only other question about that, so that to make it a guy. But if it has to be a girl, which is very possible, the only other girl besides Sakura and Aoi would be Toko, who's fucking nuts. So, I mean, it's pretty obvious that this is all pointing to Toko already. I mean, she's obsessed with Bia Bia. Bia Bia was the one that brought up the whole bloodlust thing. And if he brought it up, Toko probably obsessed over it and tried to fucking impress him with that shit. I mean, it would make sense. But is it really that obvious? I guess we'll find out. Anyway, let's explore this room. Let's try the card reader first. If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma.
He said that, then quickly sharply clapped his hands together.
did you call?
You called for me?
Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need some?
Sure, what's up?
Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yep.
Yes, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook.
And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct?
If it were some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter.
And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct.
So then, that means only girls can go in the girls' locker room, and only boys can go in the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means...
Hey, Makoto, I can see right through you.
See right through me?
Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
So, in other words,
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple.
But am I wrong?
You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly...
So if someone steals it, they can use it.
Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine.
I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations.
Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose to add a little more excitement to things.
You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore, they're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good.
Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means you would have someone have to loan it. So
Why?
So sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together. Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest on your own. For the rest your own damn self.
okay, steal. Use the word steal, and then you got it.
That's fine.
Well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, faculties, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on. Okay, so we got the card reader thing. Got it. I guess this is saving us time with the investigation if we just follow Bia. Anyway, we came to the main hall. So, what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? God damn it. Okay, the machine gun. I have no idea. Surveillance camera. The only so chilling. Maybe the mailbox? Let's check the mailbox. There's a mailbox. Could it be something inside? Ah, an e-handbook. Uh-oh. No, wait, there's 3 of them. What are they doing here? So, you finally found them. Huh? Did you know they were here, Bia? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mail... Are you serious? So then, these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka? You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did... Sayaka Mizono. You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Now, do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. So it could be anybody if they have the fucking handbook. Well, that changes everything. I still think it's Toko, though. Anyway, yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. You should pay closer attention to the regulation. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loading your handbook, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, got it. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I see. Yeah, now I understand. Main hall e-handbooks. Wow. I never would have thought that this would be a thing. Interesting.
What?
Hold on a second. What's wrong?
Very strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. And the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. I remember. The memory of it came flooding back. That cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You're right. It wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
Hey! Hey! What? That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily. But it did.
That's impossible!
If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it wouldn't do crap. Oh, but even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. It does?
I can't hear
But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right?
Hard to say. You know what I think? I think this handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how could that be? Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
That's fine.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something still bothers me about it. So, broken e-handbook. I wonder. Could somebody have swapped handbooks? And they have Leon's, meanwhile this is actually theirs? That's a question I need to know. Anyway. Okay then, this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro, man. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite? What do you mean, not quite? Do we have to talk to him some more? What do you mean, Byakuya, to be exact, not quite? Certainly I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then, you truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat
Absolutely.
myself.
I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. Oh god. That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right?
What?
There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again, using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack, blah blah blah.
They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented, psychotic killer like that?
You're not wrong to wonder.
But words mean little right now.
I have something that will prove it, and I can show you.
Okay, show me then, dude. What do you mean? Okay. Sorry, I didn't even click. Okay. Oh, here you go, and I have a basis to believe that, I assure you. Here we go. There is more in his conversation to look at. Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide
Provide all the evidence you need.
It's all
Evidence
clear
that
now.
Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro.
evidence. Does something like that really... Ah, hey, you two. Who said that? Big trouble. Need your help.
I don't have time to
We're
play with
busy.
you.
Leave us alone.
But it's emergency. Emergency. Come on, please. You gotta help me. Oh, God. Okay. What? What happened?
Please.
This is a serious emergency. Please, please, you gotta help me. Just calm down. Okay, Hina?
I mean,
But it's an emergency! Okay, fucking say what it is then. Emergency, what happened?
well,
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit I'm intrigued. I suppose we could take a second to see what's going on with her.
Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Yeah, don't make him. I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no, and that'd be the end of it.
yeah.
Okay, come on, hurry! Wait for us, Ina.
Let's go.
It looks like she headed to the dorms, to Toko's room most likely.
You're right. Okay, to Toko's room then. Which one's Toko? This one? Alright, let's go. Is Toko inside? Some kind of emergency? Can we just go in? Oh, can we have to ring the doorbell? We have to talk to Bia?
You're talking to the wrong person, you waste of space.
Okay, is Hina here then? Oh, okay, she's here. Sorry, my bad. You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast.
So what's this emergency?
So,
Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, you know, see how she was doing, but when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out and kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff?
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves.
Yeah, good idea. Okay, knock. I may as well give it a shot. Ding dong. The door swung open slowly and silently. Hello? Holy crap. An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
What? Oh, nothing. It's just that, Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But, could you open up, just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control.
What? Just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that? She's been acting like that the whole time. When I rang a little while ago... I'll drive out the killer. Drive out the murderous fiend. Doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door. But it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door? Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? This is already way too obvious to me if this actually ends up being the case, but let's see. Anyway, is that why Toko's so scared?
But
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her? Yeah, he's standing right next to me. You! Hey, Byakuya, you think you could ask her? To come out of her room, I mean.
That's fine.
Sure, whatever.
Huh? You're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to. He stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. After a few moments...
what do you want?
Leave me alone. You're all so annoying. Ah, Bakula! Bakula.
It's Byakuya.
Sorry, I couldn't keep our promise. Don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. And with that, the door slammed shut. Even
Byakuya can pull it off. There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Hold on. Hey, Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise?
What?
Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But
Stop talking.
if I say I don't know, then it means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Oh yeah. Yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Well then, let's go. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. Byakuya! And I hurried to catch up. I tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking toward his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. The library? Come on, let's go in. Okay. I'm starting to have second thoughts about my first theory, but what I'll probably do is summarize my theory at the end of this episode, just like I did with the last investigation. Is the evidence that proves it was Genocide Jack really in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay, I won't then. So wait.
Don't make
Okay, is it in this room? Can I go in this room now? If I remember, on the other side of this door, it's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here?
Let's go.
It all makes sense when once you're inside. Okay, so I've yet to be in here before. This is new for me. If you remember correctly, I haven't even been in here. Anyway, whoa, there's so many books and files. So much dust, too.
So in other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. Okay, well, let's start looking around. Maybe I'll find some coins. This is a shelf of stuff tied with files. Picked one up at random. Ah, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file. Huh?
that's right.
That's the report on the presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it. Stop making a sound and return the file to the shelf. Yeah, okay, thanks. Fucking bia. There's so many files stuffed on the shelf. What's in all these things?
That's enough.
Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something? No, I mean the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There are some very interesting people in there. You're just kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. Probably a good idea. Okay, what's up with this up here? Oh, it's just a camera. There's even a surveillance camera here. Okay. Before I check these other things, let me check the other... Oh, that's just a shadow. Let me check the shelf behind him, I guess. There's a ton of thick files stuffed into the bookshelf. If you're thinking of looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person wouldn't ever want to look at. Be careful. Huh? What do you mean? All those files there are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh? So this is an interesting fucking archive to have this kind of shit in it. It's very weird. Anyway, let's check out this light. Huh? It's a desk lamp. Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library before.
What?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, and then I moved it over there. It was too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. Fair enough. Found me a coin, so I'll take it. Alright, last but not least, we got this. There's a wooden box. It's empty. Although, judging by the smudges in the dust, it looks like there was something inside. Wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there, and it proved very useful while I was in the library. Extension cord, huh? So are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here. It's home to
Interesting.
classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be for real, right?
Such
That's your
ignorance.
guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie. Well, it's not just that. It's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have put this all together? I suppose it goes to show just how much Hope's Peak truly wields. Or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use. I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible.
What?
What do you mean, usually? Usual, normal, ordinary, simple? Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, there is no doubt. Reviewed, huh? Hold on a second. You're saying you've read all these documents and more than once? But all of this has to be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why... My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Okay, thanks. Members of the Togami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How's that possible?
So in other words...
I already told you, there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council, and I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world, backwards and forwards. Whoa. So whenever I have time, I'd like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. And what always interested me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
That's right.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack cases has been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that at every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written in blood and the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro. But anybody who read about Genocide Jack would know that. So meaning you, idiot. Anyway. Okay, he's got more. Save your surprise. The best part is yet to come. For the second characteristics where the victims are suspended, the only ones who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and other higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So, how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So in
The
other
culprit
words,
isn't a copycat killer. It's the real Genocide Jack.
In other words,
That's right. That right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. Then Genocide Jack really is... such a brutal, fiendish killer really is walking around among us? Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two. If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. Okay. Is there more to look at besides what I've already looked at? There's a wooden box, empty, smudges with the dust. There was an extension cord. So wait, what did he say? Hold on. Kuya, about that Genocide Jack case file, could you let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Okay. Murder cases of Genocide Jack.
Byakuya handed me the file, and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hands stopped. I had reached the page where photos from the scene of the crime had all been collected. Jesus Christ, okay. Scissors all over the place. The names of Genocide Jack's victims ran on for several pages. Ken Harada, 32, Tetsuro Honda, 17, Shogun 23, Kano. Are they all dudes? They're all dudes, though. Komatana, Takafume, Uchida, Takeshi, Yuto. There was no end to it. But one thing in my mind came perfectly clear as I read. All of the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. And at the scene of every murder, the word bloodlust was left in the victim's own blood. Now take a look at the next page and you'll find another interesting tidbit. Sorry. The next page? Profiling results. All of the crimes took place either on weekdays at night or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely that there was external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from the dissociative identity disorder. Okay, well this is all kind of making my theory more concrete, but I have some more ideas about where this could have a twist to it, maybe. But anyway, the key point here is that the culprit may well have a split personality. Split personality? Like the kind of thing you see on TV? So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story? But this one is way more believable than anything else up until now. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb. Anyway, okay. Genocide Jack, the case files. Alright, we should get going soon. Huh? Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? Ah, wait! Byakuya! Okay, I guess we're done in the library. As usual, Byakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Huh? Just all of a sudden like that?
I don't have time.
Come on, enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
Well, goodbye. And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he'd asked to join me, he'd cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I'd uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack, he's the one that killed Chihiro. And that murderous fiend is one of us. But who is it? I have to find that out no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go investigate one more time. Oh, I gotta go back to the girls' locker room and check the boys' locker room. And the others might have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything I can. Alright. Alright, well let's hurry up and do this. I don't wanna do another episode of investigation, so let's just go to the, I'm going right for the locker room. I'm assuming once I have all the evidence I need, the game will just progress. I'm not going to miss anything is the only thing I should say I'm worried about. Alright, I'm going to start with the boys' locker room. For sure. For sure. Ooh, let's talk to Fat Boy first. He's right here.
Hibufumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit.
I see.
Another stat increase for me.
Evidence? What did you find?
I cannot reveal that just yet, but I guarantee that what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs.
Are you sure about that?
Oh yeah, Miss Ludenberg said she witnessed something worthwhile too.
Really? What did she see?
She refused to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right?
Okay, so where's Celeste now?
The warehouse by the dorms. She was there, but at the same time, not there.
What is it gonna be? Okay, well, I'll go there in a minute, but I'm gonna check the boys' locker room first. Yeah, Celeste, I don't know. I'm having a hard time deciding who it might have been. Anyway, boys' locker room doesn't seem that interesting. Oh! The poster! It's different. The poster's different. Why is the poster? Why do they swap the posters? Huh? This poster. It's a popular boy band called Tornado. Somehow it doesn't quite seem to fit in the boys' locker room. It's because it wasn't there before, dude. Also, there's something to investigate here. There's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it? Huh.
Did she get killed in this room? She might have got killed in the. She might have got killed in the boys' locker room. That would be fairly interesting, I would say. Anyway, is there anybody in here? Is there anything to like look at in here? I wonder if that locker will have anything. I'm gonna check that locker again. I don't know. It's so suspicious. Maybe there's some kind of clue in the lockers. Guess not. Okay. I had to check, man. I had to. All right, let's go to the girls' locker room, and I'm gonna examine the poster in there as well and see if there's anything. So the poster's got. I did notice the poster, and I forgot to mention it. I noticed it on the other when I was in there, but I got distracted by the fact that everybody kept talking. So let me check out the poster in here and see if that gets added. Posters are switched. There was a blood stain that got cleaned up. Also, Kyoko's here. She wasn't here earlier, right? It's the blood-stained poster. The blood is the most noteworthy part, but the big-breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable, too. Girls' locker room doesn't seem like quite a place you find something like this. Oh, but wait, that reminds me. The poster in the other locker room is... That's right. There's definitely something strange about this. There's a poster of a popular boy band. In the girls' locker room, there's a poster of a big-breasted swimsuit model. The posters have been switched? Or if they were, why? What reason would anyone have? Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little more about the locker rooms. Well, I'm gonna go with the fact that there's blood on the poster. That's why they switched it. Does that make sense? Since blood got on the poster, they switched it. So we're finding out that the fucking kill happened in the other locker room. So she was killed in the girls' or the boys' locker room and then put in the girls' locker room. I think I already know who did it, but then again, we'll talk about it in a second. Like I said, I'll give you my theories at the very end of this episode. Let's talk to Kyoko real quick. Hey Kyoko, have you made any progress on your investigation?
Indeed.
Generally speaking.
However...
But I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of. Something besides the investigation? What is it?
Well...
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder. But
so
before
then,
I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time. Thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts.
Goodbye.
That's it. I'll be praying for your success. With that, Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. Guess I'll take another look at the body then. And Chihiro's handbook is missing? That's definitely worth worrying about. How much you want to bet that one that doesn't work that I already have in my fucking possession is Chihiro's? That's my guess. Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but but I do have my limits. Well, I'd better give it a shot anyway. Let's see. Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. Okay. The rope was used to prop her up in a kind of crucifix position. Huh? This rope has a plug? Wait, so then this isn't a rope at all. But the more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was the blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right, there's the issue of her being suspended and the fatal blow. First, I didn't see any reason to think much about either of them. But seeing them again, after looking through the Genocide Jack file, something's not quite right. Yeah, they're all stabbed to death with scissors also. What does this all mean? Okay, so it's basically not Genocide Jack's MO, is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, well, the one thing most likely to tie all these mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. And to figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit and look over again. Plus, it might help to look at the Genocide Jack case file one more time. Okay, damn, we gotta redo, like, everything. Alright, let's go. We gotta go to the warehouse, and we gotta go to the fucking... Wait, there's still much more... What? What? Oh, let me look at this then. There are a bunch of different pool-related items. There doesn't seem to be any kind of clues left. What? It's not letting me leave? Hold on. I already talked to these people. Someone who might know more about the locker rooms? Sakura would know. I guess I should talk to her about the poster thing. You spend a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura?
Of course.
I've used it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes he and I use it together.
Okay then, let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys' and girls' locker rooms could have been switched?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't really say. I never really paid any attention to those posters.
I see.
However...
But there is something that's bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising.
We have protein coffee?
In the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee, and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day, I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room, and it left a stain. A stain? But I don't see any stain on the carpet now.
Of course.
Exactly. I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually clean? As if there was never a stain here to begin with.
Okay. That makes sense about the switching stuff then. Somebody switched everything. They switched the poster and they switched the floor mat from the boys' locker room. So all this stuff probably came from the boys' locker room is all I'm getting at. Does that mean I'm done looking around here now? Can I go look around other places, game? Yep. Okay, cool. Alright. Next step, I want to go to the library. We got double things to do there now. We got to go check this for the extension cord, because it's probably not there anymore. Yep, the extension cord is not there anymore, right? Huh? The lamp won't turn on. Oh, I see. It's not plugged in. The lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here. But last time I saw it, it was definitely on, and it was definitely right here. Yup. Oh, that's right. Byakuya was using an extension cord. But there's no extension cord here now. I wonder if... Yup. Extension cord is what she got hung up with. Got it. Alright. Let's go check the Gentleman Jack shit again. Or, sorry, the... Whatever. The Jack. Was it on this? It was on this one, right? Taking a look at Genocide Jack's case file. I know it was around here somewhere. Huh? It's gone. Did someone take it out of the archive? But the only one who would do something like that... Can't think of anyone but Byakuya. Huh. Okay. So Byakuya took the file. Fair enough. Alright. Noted. Byakuya took the file. The extension cord is missing. Warehouse. That's down a 4. And that'll be the last thing we have to check, I hope. And then maybe the investigation will be done and we have enough clues. Because I already have theories, man. Oh, wait. Makoto. That's me. Fucking Taka. Maybe we should have confessed our embarrassing secrets after all. Damn it. I'm sorry, Chihiro. It's all because I wasn't strong enough. Oh, okay. Well, he still blames himself for part of this. That's a little sad, but okay. Anyway, I believe the warehouse is actually in the R area, if I'm not mistaken. Like I said, I got theories, guys. Don't worry. I will spout them out to you soon enough. Anyway, to the warehouse real quick. And there she is. Hello. Anything to examine in here? I don't know. Let's just talk to her first. Celeste, what are you doing here? This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from. I see that, but have you found anything related to the case?
Most unfortunate.
I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought about talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless. Did you find something? Very well, I will tell you, and only you.
Actually,
Last night I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse. What? Really?
indeed.
This was right before nighttime. Huh?
What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Track jacket.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
Okay. She stuffed the jacket. Oh, she stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost as if she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
I assumed she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this would ever have happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose. So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night, in order to exercise without anyone knowing. The strange thing is, there was no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying, which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. Alright, interesting. Anything else?
Actually,
Chihiro's in the warehouse, what really?
indeed.
Okay, oh my bad, we gotta listen to this again, my bad. Let me skip this. Skip! Skip. I love that you can fast forward, it's very nice. Is there anything else to examine here, or can we just leave? Alright, looks like we can just leave. Okay. How would you get rid of something? Well, if
not... I'm gonna check the laundry room. If they can't incinerate it, maybe they washed it? I don't know, let's just check. Anything interesting about anything in here? I guess we could check all the fucking washing machines and see if there's anything inside. I mean, there's a possibility somebody shoved it into a washing machine, I guess. I'm just making sure, you know? It can't hurt to check them all. You never know what you might find in one of them, right? Nope. Okay, not the washing room. Okay, let's check the garbage disposal. Wait, all doors are open. Oh man. But all doors are open. Apparently not that door. Okay, let's check the incinerator room. Let's see if anybody has anything to say about this room. Anybody here? Can we go in here at all? Examine anything in here? Okay. There's nobody who would do what Leon did. Fair enough. True, true. And whoever's on trash duty, which we don't even know. Probably still Fat Boy. It's supposed to last a week or two or something. I don't know. It hasn't even been a week since we've been here, is it? Has it? It's probably been about a week. Anyway, okay. Let me check the bath. The bath's the only other new area we haven't checked yet. Might as well check all new areas, right? Anything new to examine in here? The lockers! Anything in the lockers? Lockers? One of them is unlocked, but I don't see anything inside. Okay. Nothing in the lockers. Okay. Let's see. Anything to examine in here? Oh, wait. Maybe? This bathtub is huge. But now's the time to... Oh. What the hell? It wouldn't let me examine the bath before. What the hell? Alright, what about the sauna? Anything in here? Okay, we can check the coals. Anything on the coals? It's a heat source for the sauna, but I don't think it has to do anything innocent. Alright, well, nothing in here as well. Alright. Okay, so the bath didn't have anything to do with it. I need to figure out what else I need to examine then. Interesting. Maybe I should go find Hina. Well, Hina's probably over by Toko's room still. Probably. Although I would see her already, wouldn't I? No, she's not even here. Where the hell is she at? Toko? Toko's room, I should probably just leave her alone. Okay. Where the fuck did Hina go? Okay, hold on. Let me just check my map now. We're gonna go over an hour, by the way, for this episode if we haven't already. I mean, we already have. Oh, is Hina right over there and I didn't even see her? Hold on. Is she standing over here? Wait, where the fuck is she? Is she by her own room? Wait, what? I don't see her. What? Oh, hallway main area. Yeah, it says she's here. Oh, these are just go spots. She's not actually here. Never mind, sorry. I'm being stupid. She's in the dining hall. There we go. Okay, let's go dining hall real quick then. I just gotta look at the exclamation points. That's what I gotta do. And when we're going over an hour, I don't give a fuck. I want to know. I want to finish this investigation. It probably won't be that much longer. Oh, Hina, how's Toko doing? Same as before. She won't come out. She just keeps on mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her there. You left her? My head was all swimmy and I was getting pretty hungry.
Yeah.
Oh, but don't worry. I'm going to head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Speaking of which, what are you eating?
Huh?
A donut, of course. Of course. There's two things I'm sure God created. Outer space and donuts. Really? I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret. I should have tried to spend more time with her. Come to think of it, who did spend time with?
Well...
Yeah, she was a little bit strange. Didn't really hang out with the other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
Yeah, totally.
Yep, it's true. And it wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls. Was she just shy? I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time. Isn't it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally fine with the opposite sex? Oh, wait, maybe she was used to guys spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? You think so? Never really saw her as that kind of girl. Okay. So she's more... Oh!
I think I might have found all the evidence I'm gonna find. Okay then. Here we go.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in?
I guess so.
It's the moment you've all been waiting for. The class trial.
Indeed.
You remember where to meet, right?
Yup.
Please go through the red door on the first floor of the
Got it.
school. See you soon.
I can't wait. Begin the class trial, or it's about to begin. Alright, guys. The red door is right through here. It's motherfucking speculation time before we get to the actual trial. Here we go. Here is what my thought process is on in the matter so far. Obviously, it seems like they're trying to point me in Toko's direction, but we also have a lot of details that say contrary to actually being Toko who did it. And that being the fact that it happened in the boys' room. So I'm just going to flat out tell you who I think did it first. I think it was Byakuya. Yep, I think it was him. And I think it's because, here's why I think it's him. He's trying to steer us away from himself, first of all. And he's the one playing the game for real right now, right? So, yeah. And he doesn't seem too concerned about figuring out who actually did it, other than pinning it on this suicide or genocide Jack. And he's trying to prove that genocide Jack did it. Well, if it's true that genocide Jack is here with us, fine. But this also doesn't seem like the MO of genocide Jack, right? I mean, sure, the person's strung up, sure, but the person was beat to death with a fucking, or whatever, with probably a dumbbell, we're assuming. And not stabbed to death with scissors. So, okay, let's just go out on my theory and just tell you some details, which I think I've already understood. Toko, split personality disorder, she has it. She might actually be half Gentleman Jack, half Toko. I keep calling it Gentleman Jack. Half Genocide Jack, half Toko. I can believe that. A girl would stab somebody to death with scissors. Stringing them up might be a little more difficult, but interesting nonetheless. And it could also be the reason why she fainted super hard when she saw Chihiro hung up like that, because she wasn't expecting to see somebody killed in the same way that she usually kills people. So, let's assume Genocide Jack is actually Toko. Let's say that that is a true fact. That doesn't mean Byakuya isn't trying to frame her by basically doing the kill himself in the same style, because he knows all the details down to a T, but obviously he's fucked up a little bit here, right? I mean, he had to switch shit from the boys' locker room to the girls' locker room. I mean, those are all just minor details that don't exactly implicate him, but that's just something that we have details about with the poster and the floor mat. And then he also knew about the handbooks being in the mailbox, and one of them doesn't work, and it just so happens to quote-unquote maybe be Leon's, but I think it's actually going to be Chihiro's handbook, and he actually has Leon's handbook somewhere. Very interesting, or at least somebody has it. So anyway, it looks like this trial is probably going to be a battle of whether Toko did it or Bia did it, at least in my mind. So we'll see what happens next time on Let's Play Danganronpa. It's trial time, babies. It's trial time. I'll see you guys then. Peace!